vlog. Welcome back. I just finished doing all my morning things, getting ready, eating my breakfast, all of that, and we are about to do some straightening up around the house. A big goal of mine, which this was a goal that I had last year, but we're bringing it into 2026 too, since I wasn't able to really walk it out the way that I wanted to. I want to get better at keeping the house tidy throughout the week instead of waiting until Saturday or Sunday to do a full-blown reset, just because that overwhelms me. And so I believe what will help me not have to crunch everything into a Sunday afternoon or Sunday night is by doing things throughout the week. And so if I do anything on Sunday, it's not cleaning the entire house top to bottom. And so I'm gonna do a little bit of laundry. I'm going to clean the kitchen floors. I'm going to, put dishes in the dishwasher and whatnot. I'm gonna throw a load in the washer. So I'm breaking it up into little pieces so that it's not as much to do later on in the week. So we're gonna get to that. And then what else do I have on my planner? I'm trying to get better at, I am getting better at writing in my planner all the things that I need to do and making sure that I stick to it. This is actually still my 2025 planner. My 2026 planner is literally supposed to come today, but I wanted to get right into it. So I've been scratching out the dates that are in here. So this is literally Christmas Day that I'm writing on, but it's the same hourly breakdown. It's still the same amount of hours in a day. There isn't anything Christmas specific on here. And so I've just been using that to write down what I need to until my 2026 planner gets here today. And so I'm going to clean. I need to, of course, do some content stuff. And I also need to call my student loans, adulting things. I've had them in forbearance for the last 6 months and my forbearance is ending, and I need to figure all that out with what I'm gonna do as far as a repayment plan going forward. Girl, leave it to me. I don't want to do nothing about them student loans. Honey, they can go to the grave with me, like, as far as I see it. I had to hop on here. My planner just came. I was hoping that it came early because it's obviously here late. It's after the new year, which that's a whole debacle that I'm not going to even get into. I'm going to let bygones be bygones, whatever. But my planner just came. I've been waiting at the door and the mail lady just came. I forgot that this was even out here. Is that not the cutest thing? This is the same planner, the same brand that I had last year. And so I'm super excited. I know it's gonna be a good one. So the brand is The Daily, woman owned, and it's just a great brand. The packaging is really cute, great quality planner. I love it. It has all the things that I need to be successful. It comes with some stickers. I might put these to use this year. I didn't use them last year, but here she is. There she is. Now I will say, because I had a debacle with a whole nother situation, not this brand, I had to order pretty last minute. And so unfortunately, I had to get the same color that I had last year, which wouldn't have been my first choice, but it's all good. I still like this color. I just kind of wanted to do something different. Some really cute colors. They had a brown, they had a green, which was right up my alley. That's the one that I would have gotten. But honey, the girlies sold that one out. So here she is. She says 2026. I love the scripting. Let me show y'all the one that my 2025. It's literally the same color and everything, but it had the little block letters in it's like a brownish burgundy type of. This planner is very thorough. It's very thorough. It has a place for birthdays, username and passwords, like yearly to-dos for each month, a packing list. It has one page for a travel plan. It has a spring cleaning checklist, a cleaning schedule, which I am going to put to use, like I was telling y'all earlier. I will say a lot of the pages that are at the beginning of the planner, I did not use as much last year, but I want to utilize every page of this planner because it's there. A monthly budget page, an expenses page, and then, ooh, they actually added some new stuff this year. There is a monthly reflection, which I really love. I use that a lot in 2025, and so I really liked it because it kind of forced me to reflect every month. And so I did enjoy that. And then they added this little brain dump situation. And so I don't know what I'll use that for, but I'll find something to do with it. They have a weekly overview on these 2 pages. So you have your meals, you got a grocery list there, and then you have just like the weekly layout. I've never understood the habit tracker thing, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I can put that to use. But they have like a weekly to-do, so all the to-dos that you need to get done in a week, which was very helpful to me. And then obviously you could put like a quick little jot down of all the things you got going on. And then they have a little workout section. And then the thing that sold me on this planner last year and why I came back to it is I love an hourly layout for a day. And so they have a 12-hour day layout here, and then it also has a to-do list for that day, and then a little note section. But the hourly layout and the daily to-do list is what sold me on this. It is so hard to find planners that have that. They either have the to-do list but not the hourly layout, or they don't have either. So they have made a regular customer out of me, obviously. And so I'm excited to kind of set this up and get it going. Yeah, but I wanted to show y'all because I was so excited. I was literally hoping that it came earlier than it was estimating, because it was saying that it was going to come on Thursday, but it had shipped, or it had gotten into South Carolina like Saturday. And I'm like, that has to come before Thursday. Ain't no way it's going to take that long. All right, vlog, I just pulled up to a new coffee shop in town because I am meeting one of my girls, and we just gonna have a little coffee and catch up. I did get here early, which I typically like to do because I want to get a little bit of content. I want to work on my phone a little bit and do like some editing, but I also want to look at my calendar or my planner and my to-do list for today to make sure that I, you know, just have an idea of what I'm doing today, since I am not at the gig. So I just want to have enough time to, you know, do all that. But I'm excited to catch up with my girl. She's the one that told me about this shop because I did not know anything about it. So much of the last few years has been marked by a lack of community and honestly just loneliness. And I believe in this next season, I'm really going to see the fruit of friendship and community. And I'm so excited because it truly is something that I have prayed for. I've prayed for moments like this, and I'm so hopeful and excited already. Hey vlog, as y'all can see, your girl got a fresh retie. The funny thing about locks, because they're a style where your hair is always done even when it's not done, you don't really know how much you need a retie until you get a retie. Like honestly, well, I was getting to that point where I was like, okay, I think like my side part ain't hitting, my middle part ain't hitting, nothing is hitting right now. So I was kind of like, okay, I think that just means that yes, it's time for my retie. But you really don't see how much it was needed until you get that retie. Because girl, it's so nice for things to kind of like lay flat because I don't have the new growth plus the frizziness and all of that. And if you didn't know, now you know, I actually hit my 1 year lock anniversary. It was actually a week ago. We hit a full year. And it's funny because I had pretty long hair when I started my locks. And so honestly, the way that my locks look now are close to what they look like literally the day that I put them in. But there's so much shrinkage that comes with locks. It makes sense that what my hair looked like a year ago is kind of still what my hair looks like now as far as length. Of course, the hair has started to mature, and even though you could still see the twist pattern, mainly towards the ends of my hair, it's obviously started to lock at the root, so you don't see obviously as much as that twist pattern. It kind of just depends sometimes too which locks you're looking at, because I still got some that are still very much giving twist. But I am actually about to work out, so I'm gonna make my little pre-workout cocktail, and then we're gonna get out here and get my workout on. I finally found the type of exercise that I really enjoy doing, and that is the extreme hip hop step. I started taking classes in Memphis, and then obviously we moved, and right now I can't afford to take any classes to pay for classes. So I bought my own board off of Amazon, and I still remember some of the steps, but I found that that's the most enjoyable and also sustainable workout routine that I found. Which, if you didn't know a little bit of lore, and if you're an OG, like deep OG, you would know that I was a majorette dancer in high school. So I think the reason I enjoy this is because it kind of leans towards dance, and so dance is not a new thing to me, and so I think that's what I kind of enjoy about it, because it kind of, I don't know, it's very similar. And so I do that about 2 to 3 times a week. This will be my 3rd time this week. I hadn't planned to work out on Saturdays. I'm actually gonna sit y'all right here. I didn't think about that. Oh, I hope y'all don't fall actually. Now, originally when I made my workout plan, I didn't plan to work out on weekends, and if I did anything, it would just be a walk. But I spent a lot of time scrolling on my phone while I was at my hair appointment. For obviously I'm sitting there for 5 hours, and I was like, I don't need to come home and do that. So I need to find something to do, and I could just go on a walk, but I just want to do a little some, you know, a little some extra. I'm finna get my tail out here, and we gonna get us a little step on. Also, this is what I've been doing as far as a pre-workout. It's Pure Aqua energy drink mix sticks, and I get these from Aldi. It has about 60 milligrams of caffeine, which is perfect because I typically do these workouts at about 4 p.m. and if I'm taking too much caffeine, then obviously it's hard for me to go to sleep at night, and so something with lower milligrams is perfect. And sometimes I just need a little extra boost. So excuse our washing machine, by the way. That's what that noise is in the background. I hope it's not too loud, because I just been yapping. This is the strawberry one. They also had, I believe, a pomegranate, and it was another one, but I was like, just to start, because this is my first time trying these, I was like, let me get something that I'm pretty familiar with. Really cute little color. Y'all know I love me a cute drink, so this being a cute color really adds to the moment. And I always like to add some ice to mine because I just like for it to be cold. I don't know, that just makes it more enjoyable. It tastes so good. It tastes like Kool-Aid. I always take that about 30 minutes before I work out, but I'm excited to get to it. This is how I want to feel about working out, because working out is already hard, and so if I'm doing something that I don't really enjoy most of the time, I know there will come a time where I will have to do workout routines and moves and whatever, as far as like weightlifting and all of that, that I may not enjoy, but I would rather not hate every type of movement that I do. You get what I mean? My husband is actually finishing up cleaning the garage, which is perfect because it gives me enough time to drink this and he can finish what he's doing, and then we can get to it. So for now, I'm going to drink my little pre-workout cocktail, and I'm going to work on my phone a little bit. I want to look at some short form content that I need to get put together, edited, and scheduled to post. Oh, I want to show y'all, is this not the cutest thing? I want to show y'all my screensaver, or my lock screen. Is that not so adorable? It says my cup overflows, and this is perfect because I love coffee. Like, y'all know that I love coffee, so that is so cute to me. I found it on Pinterest.
My cute. You and me is like perfection. I've been loving our progression, but I gotta make a confession, no. Lately I've been having questions, oh. See, I've been missing your affection, and this kinda reminds me of the last one. Maybe it's time I learn my lesson, no. Maybe step back from my protection, no. Tell me, Am I still your baby, or just holding on to memories and the way you used to make me crazy? Or did I do something wrong? Are we still going strong, or you're stringing me along? Then